What is up, everybody? Welcome back to another Ask A Fence Gal Fri-Yay, as voted by you. It used to be Ask a Fence Gal Friday. Ask a girl. Well, I mean, it still would be, I guess.
Yeah.
Ask a Fence Gal Friday, but you guys voted, and Fri-Yay it is.
And here we are.
Until we vote again. Do we vote like monthly? Maybe
I think it's a quarterly vote.
Quarterly.
Yeah, it's a quarterly vote.
Quarterly, we're going to vote on whether you want it to be Ask a Fence Gal Fri-Yay or Friday.
Yes.
Completely up to you.
Next time probably won't do a write in your own answer though.
We're not
doing that.
The options are either A, Friday, or B, Fri-Yay.
Yeah.
We're not going to tolerate the nonsense about
Friday yay.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
Come on.
We're not gonna stand for that. Guys, appreciate you joining in. This is a weekly live episode of Ask a Fence Gal Fri-Yay, where basically we just ask a fence gal a bunch of fence questions.
Yeah.
And sometimes they're not even fence questions.
That's true.
So
questions.
But we are starting off with fence business.
Yes.
Because we have a huge announcement.
Yep.
We've actually already made it twice, but it's been at the end of these broadcasts because I'm a fence guy, not a live guy. Yep. So we're trying to figure this out, trying to figure it out.
Yeah.
So Sarah, without further ado, click on Jeremiah because this is great question, Jeremiah. What are we talking about today? We don't know. We're all gonna find out together.
Yeah. Time will tell.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But we do have an announcement.
Yeah. So in lieu of all of this wonderful winter weather that we have going on, big fan. We are going to be doing pre-stain specials where if you have a cedar fence installed, we will upgrade it free of charge to a pre-stain.
Yep. So, cedar materials.
Cedar materials. So really that's two of our different lumber choices. So we've got the cedar with steel posts.
Yep.
And with that option, you have cedar 2x4s as well.
Yep.
So your fence will just be up, ready to go, pre-stained. Excellent.
Yeah.
The other option would be we do offer one that uses pine posts and pine 2x4s, and we use cedar pickets. So in that case, it would just be the cedar pickets that we do. And once those pine 2x4s and posts are done with drying or the pressure treatment's dried, then the customer at that time could go back and stain those to match. So we're really excited about it.
Upgrading any cedar materials to pre-stained for no additional charge.
Yeah.
So it's a win-win for everybody, right? A buddy of mine, Sean King, says it's a twofer. It's a two for one. So it keeps our guys busy in the winter months because even though we've got some kind of cruddy weather at the moment, our guys still have bills, right? Rent comes at the first of the month. Utilities come first of the month. So we need to help them pay some bills. And so it's a win-win. And it's good for the customer because they're upgrading at no additional charge to a pre-stain fence system. It's the pre-staining. It has so many different benefits. We actually did a radio. We recorded some radio commercials this morning, and one of them was talking about the pre-stain. And so basically, what you're doing, one, it makes it look great, and it has a warranty, so it's going to warrant that the boards don't have UV degradation and damage and all that. Yeah. But also, it's going to keep it from looking gray.
Yep.
Right. So not only is it going to protect the board, it's going to keep it looking great.
Yeah. It just makes for a unique fence as well.
That's right. Yeah. That's right. And, I mean, the fences look nice right off the bat.
Sure.
They look great. But after, a year? Yeah. Maybe sometimes less, depending on if it's a southern exposure or not. Mm-hmm. You start looking gray. Yeah. And it starts showing their age. And what that is, that's UV damage. So that's UV basically killing off the outer layer of the board. Now, if you were to plane off the outer layer of the board, you get into some color again because you've gone past the UV damage. So what we're doing is by putting on stain, one, it looks great. Two, it's similar to like using a sunblock, right? Sunscreen. Yeah. So sunscreen's doing the same thing. It's protecting your skin from UV damage. Stain does the same thing. So it makes it look great, but also protects against UV damage.
Heck yeah.
It's win-win for everybody.
Like it.
What is up, Jackson, little man? He's like pretty consistently every week. He's here hanging out with us. And I appreciate that, buddy.
Yeah.
Hey, so I'll tell you about Jackson.
Oh, okay.
So last night, a few nights ago, I'm not going to say who, but someone dropped off some Christmas presents.
Yep. Mm-hmm.
In February.
That did happen.
All right. But if you ask Jackson, he doesn't
matter.
Presents are presents.
Right.
You could deliver Christmas presents in September and he'd be fine with it.
Yeah.
So he got a monster truck, a remote controlled monster truck, and it's one of those that the wheels tumble so it can fall off things and flip over, and perfect toy for this little boy, and a tool set. So last night, well, all these tools had to have micro Phillips head screwdrivers to get to the battery compartment. I didn't have them. So it's been a few days, but last night I brought home a micro screwdriver, put batteries in the monster truck.
Okay. Yeah.
He is in love with that thing.
Good.
He is in love with it.
Yeah.
And it's perfect. I mean, for those of you just joining, he's 3. It has two controls.
Okay.
So you've got, it's like a tank where it drives each wheel. So it's either forward or reverse. And he is in love with it.
Big fan.
So I would almost guess he's been playing with it today. He played with it so much yesterday, it died and we had to recharge the batteries. So we recharged them last night. And when I left the house, the deal was if he had finished his breakfast, he could play with it.
Okay.
So
hey, that's awesome.
So by now he's probably run the batteries out of it.
Yeah. It's probably charging again.
That's right. That's right. Jackson, hello.
That's awesome. Hi, buddy. All right.
Hello, Stand Still experts. We know who you're saying hi to, and hello. Hi there.
So glad you could join us.
I'm actually going to be seeing the great people at Stand Still experts here in 2 weeks, and actually under 2 weeks. So I'm going down to speak at their event. They're having Stand Still University 2021 in conjunction with Mr. Fence Academy.
That's right.
So it's going to be a Thursday, Friday, staining on Thursday, Friday fencing. Okay. So, 2 weeks from today, we'll be building fence. And I'm sure the weather will be so much nicer. It'll be great.
It'll be nice and balmy, probably.
Yes, that's because what our mom always said, what's thought about comes about.
What's thought about is brought about.
Whichever.
But close enough.
So I'm thinking about that it's going to be great weather and it's going to be awesome. I mean, my part of it, the speaking is going to be indoors. So, So the thing is, so I'm talking on Thursday during the staining portion about marketing and video, things like that. And on Friday, I'm going to be just a guy in the crowd learning fit stuff from Sean King. So
I like that.
My talking to be inside, so it'll be nice and warm, but the actual participation is going to be outside. So we'll see how that goes. But welcome, guys. Yes. It's great seeing you.
Yes.
Speaking of someone that's going to be there in 2 weeks, what is up, Rachel? Now, Rachel, you probably didn't view last week, but what we're asking is that people please say hi to me first and then to Sarah. It goes in order of seniority here. Yeah.
It could be vice versa.
No, it's seniority. Yeah, we talked about it. And it was seniority.
We'll put that on the docket for next quarter's vote.
For the quarterly vote. So we're going to be voting on Fri-Yay and which person to address first.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
I'll be sure to have all my bots go in and vote, and that would be perfect.
And then she is. Yep.
Rachel is going to be there for My Salesman.
That's awesome.
So if you guys out there have ever used our online quote tool, that's Rachel. Well, and Matt. I mean, we don't want to leave Matt out, but it's Rachel. It's Rachel. Yeah. But My Salesman, we love those guys a lot and gals a lot. They make our lives a lot easier, and for our customers, it makes their lives easier too. Because within how long do you think it takes to use it? 5 minutes, maybe the quote tool. Yeah, 5 minutes.
It's awesome.
More if you're kind of clicking around, choosing different options or something like that. But within 5 minutes, you can have a budgetary price for your fence.
Yep.
Without having to schedule us to come out and walk around the yard and schedule time away from work, which days like today.
Yeah.
I guess a case in point, a day like today, you could get a fence proposal.
Yeah.
But we are not doing fence proposals today. No. It is a bit chilly today. And the weather's a little bad. Yeah. But so that's maybe we can talk about something like that. So, well, all right, let's see Rachel's comment. It's okay, Rachel. It's all right. I understand. Whatever. Just from now on, just
address them first.
That's right. Hello, Joe. And hey, Sarah.
And hello. Yeah, great afterthought.
But so nice thing is, so on days like today where we can't go do proposals, if we had proposals scheduled today, consultations scheduled today, they would have been rescheduled. But when you reschedule them for next week,
right?
Well, I got some bad news.
Yeah,
it's supposed to be up to 19 inches of snow coming, starting Monday, ending Thursday. The bulk of the snow, I guess, coming Monday. But so we wouldn't be scheduling consultations for next week either. I mean, Friday is supposed to warm up to 30 degrees. So heat wave coming through. But yeah, so the My Salesman tool lets our customers and clients jump online, even when the weather's bad, overnight, late night, whatever.
Yep.
Get a price for the fence. So, Rachel, great work.
Thank
We
you.
appreciate you.
Thank you for all that you do.
And Matt.
Yeah, and Matt.
Yeah, we don't want to say just Rachel, but we know.
Oh, we know.
All right. Well, so we chewed up a solid 14 minutes of fencing content.
Fencing content.
Might be a record.
Look at us go.
Might be a record.
Yeah.
Because usually I'd ask you about what all we got done this week.
Well, we assembled some desks.
Yes, we've been assembling desks, and no, that's not true. There was some fence work that got done this week.
Yeah.
On Monday.
Yep. Yeah.
And then actually, it was half the day, midday Monday or late Monday, the ice started coming in. Well, it was drizzling all day, but it started getting pretty slick. So we ended up calling everybody in, sending them home. And then the fence trucks haven't left the lot since.
No.
Here's where we stand on this. The whole winter weather thought is if Springfield Public Schools, which we're located in Springfield Public Schools calls school, we're not going to put trucks on the road. No. We're talking about 1-ton trucks with 20-foot trailers, equipment, material. That's not a safe deal. If the school district doesn't want to put big buses on the road, we don't want to put big trucks on the road. So, but as we said in the beginning of this, everybody's got bills.
Yeah.
Right. Our guys have rent coming up and utilities coming up. So we if they come in, it's optional. If they come in to make up some hours or to make time, we find stuff for them to do.
Yep.
There's been winters where our shop was impeccably clean. It had been swept so many times. Yeah. But right now, as you guys probably know, we're remodeling an office. We bought a new office or a new set of buildings. Really, we bought it for the production capacity because the production shops are much larger, and we can pre-stain now indoors. But they also have an office. So we've been remodeling an office. So classic home concepts. I don't want to say classic home exteriors. Well, they do exteriors. That's probably why I'm thinking about that. Anyway, Classic Homes has been doing the remodeling work inside. Yeah. They took up the floors. The floors were kind of wonky. Yeah. Took up the floors, redid the floors. They moved a wall, moved a door, and painted. Yeah. If any of you out there are wondering the paint color choice, it's orange. It's orange. Of course it's orange, right? So, but then they're there right now, or when I left there, they're putting the finishing touches up. So it's 100%. Heck yeah. So we've been building desks. We've been outfitting the YouTube studio.
Oh, sure.
So as you guys see behind us, it looks like nice wood paneling, right? Well, it's just cloth. It's just a cloth background. Now it looks cool. I mean, it looks like fence, right? Or horizontal board or barn or whatever you want to call it. But we have gone a step further and we've installed a product called Rewood. So what it is, it's reclaimed cedar fence pickets. There's a company over outside LA that all the redwood fence they take down that's in good shape. Sure. They recondition it, so they plane down one side to get a nice smooth surface to put some 3M adhesive on. Mm-hmm. You peel it and you stick it. Yep. And it looks slick.
It's awesome. It looks really
I tell you what we'll probably do. I'm probably going to put a picture on the Ozark Fence Facebook page.
Okay.
I'm going to put a picture up there here momentarily. Ooh. I have a picture in my possession.
Okay.
That we can put up there. It's of the front office.
This is what some people will call breaking news.
And this is a teaser.
Yeah.
This is what they call in the industry a teaser. Yeah. So we're saying stay tuned on the Facebook page.
Yeah.
I'm figuring this stuff out, guys.
I like it.
I'm not only am I a fence guy, I'm kind of starting to become a marketing guy.
Yeah.
But yeah, I'll throw a picture up because it's pretty exciting stuff. Yeah. So the office is 100% now. I mean, if they're not quite done, it's 99.9%. It's literally trim stuff and all that. Anyway, so desks are in, chairs are in. They got some chairs built for us. Heck yeah. So for the new YouTube studio, any guesses on the color that's incorporated into the chairs?
I can only imagine.
It's orange. It's orange. Black and orange chairs. Yep.
Okay.
Found those on Amazon. Nice. But yeah, so we've been doing inside stuff all week. We've been getting the new office ready. Next week, it sounds like it's going to be obviously a bunch of snow, but also dangerous temperatures to where we don't want to put, even if the roads were clear, temperatures that are like 10 or 12 is a high. I don't feel safe putting guys out in an environment like that. So if all the office stuff is done and all that, we're probably going to work on the shops. We're probably we need to get the fabrication moved over to the new fabrication shop. So we've got some work to do there. Lots of indoor stuff that's not really fence related, but fence company related.
Well, we've got one pre-stain coming up.
That's right.
I got some stuff to pre-stain.
Yeah. Stain Seal Experts is getting us a stain. They're sending us a drum of walnut stain.
Yeah.
So I like walnut a lot. I like walnut. So we offer, now we've talked about this before. Stain and Seal Experts has approximately 32,155 colors, but we culled it down to 3.
Yeah.
We like the cedar tone, cedar, chestnut, and walnut.
Yep.
So
all I'm gonna say about it.
Okay.
Is that we made a prediction.
Okay.
On which ones we're gonna sell more of.
Yes, that's right.
Year. And I said cedar and walnut. Those were my 2.
We can't pick 2.
I know that was the whole thing, but I did. It's been done. And which ones have we put, or are we about to put in the diptych? We already put cedar. And we're about to put walnut.
Was it cedar or chestnut?
It was cedar. Cedar tone. Yep.
That's right, because we did this before.
Yeah.
Where we said we did cedar. Okay.
Yeah.
Well, you can't choose 2, though. You can't have 2 and leave me with 1.
Strong start.
Okay. So, if you could choose 2, cedar and walnut, and you just leave me with chestnut, I actually get 2. I'm going to get chestnut and everything else.
And everything else.
Hey.
I'd actually take that. I'd take that.
Yeah, it's actually a pretty good deal on your end.
Yeah.
Actually, I like chestnut a lot.
I love chestnut.
I think, and this is why I picked it before. Chestnut, it's hard. It's like having kids, right? Like you don't have favorites. Sure. You like them all. It's like I don't know, but I do like cedar. But I like chestnut.
This one for this reason and that one for that.
That's right. That's right.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm sticking with chestnut.
Okay. All right.
And everything else.
Okay. We'll see.
Okay.
We'll see.
Let's keep up with the chat here. What's up, guys?
All right. Big news.
What?
Welcome, Joe.
Joe.
Welcome.
We talk about this every week.
This
you
is
keep
good.
on with the C. It's CXO.
Oh, no.
Client Experience Officer. Joe, it's CXO. She doesn't need any more help with this. She's already got a stuck in her head that she's CEO.
I mean, if it's on the radio, it must be true.
You put it on the radio. Yeah, it must be. Also, Joe, if you're still watching, this came up a couple minutes ago. If you're still watching, I owe you a phone call.
Oh.
I'll be reaching out to you after this.
Okay.
So stay tuned for that.
That's also a teaser.
Yeah.
Teaser.
I'm just actually returning his call.
Okay.
He had called me about some marketing stuff, some video stuff. So I'm going to reach back out to him.
There you go.
He was wearing orange socks yesterday. He sent me a picture of his socks. I like that. He's like, hey, I need to talk to you. And I forgot about it.
He tried to lure you in with the socks.
That's right. Yeah. That's right. But I will be calling you after this.
Hello,
What's up, Brandon? And he even got it in the correct order.
It's
Joe and Sarah.
Order.
And Sarah. Yeah. What's up, Joe? And Sarah. That's a proper order. Yeah. What's up, Brandon? Sure. So happy you're joining us.
Yes. All right.
Just curious of the area, size, and population of company services. Marketing mostly web-based. Yeah, so Jeff, the Springfield metro market sits at about 130,000. When you're talking about Springfield, and we've got surrounding communities, Ozark, Nixa, Republic, Willard, Rogersville. Am I forgetting anything?
Willard, Nixa, Ozark, Rogersville. I mean, you've got smaller towns, but those are the big ones.
About 130,000.
Republic.
Yep, yeah. That's right. And we've got some, 130,000. That number was a few years old, so it's probably more than that.
I think. And then the surrounding, I thought was almost 300.
Okay, so Springfield itself is the 130.
Is 130, yeah.
There you go. We're growing as the show goes on.
Yeah.
Yeah, because we also, they're building a massive Amazon fulfillment center over in Republic. How many jobs is that supposed to bring?
Oh my gosh.
It's a lot. Thousands of jobs. So, which granted, a lot of the jobs are going to come from this market, but a lot of jobs will probably come from outside the market too. They'll be brought in. So,
right.
It's like what we saw with the Bass Pro Cabela's merger.
Yes.
That Cabela's brought they brought a lot of the Cabela's employees into it. It kind of created a little bit of a problem in the housing market. Yeah. Because there weren't any houses available. They brought all these folks from Cabela's in, and there just weren't a lot of houses available for them to buy.
Yeah.
So maybe we might have the same thing with Amazon, which we're already kind of we've been in a housing shortage for a little while anyway. So maybe that makes it worse. But okay, get back to your question here, Jeff. So we're decent community here, decent town. For our marketing, it's mostly web-based. So web being, social media, also website, that sort of thing, Google, YouTube.
Yep.
We also do some on the radio.
Yep.
So we spent this morning recording 3 different radio spots. So now we're good for the next. We run our radio spots for 6-week increments. Gives everyone a chance to hear them and repeat them and get to know them before they become too stale and old and nobody wants to hear them. So we have 18 weeks worth of radio content, and it starts Monday. Is that right?
Yes.
Or Tuesday?
She said either tomorrow or Tuesday. Yeah.
Yeah. Yep. So you guys will probably be hearing them starting Tuesday if you're in our market. So, yeah.
Hello, Marcia.
What's up, Marcia?
Thank you for joining us.
She just forgot to say Joe.
Well, no, it was
just
she's my friend, so she was saying, hey, kind of like a sup.
Yeah, I don't know her, but I'm just saying. I just figured she watched the show.
Oh.
She knows that people say hi to me first, and then they say hi to you.
It could be. We'll leave it open to interpretation.
Yeah, it's probably
sure. Thank you. That's what I'm saying.
All right, but here's the thing, Joe. So Joe's what the young kids call a boomer.
Oh my gosh.
The young kids. To be fair, they call me a boomer too when I say dumb stuff. So not that when I say dumb stuff, I didn't mean to him. But so the kids, the younger generation is X.
Yeah.
Experiences X. I know it starts with an E. I get it.
They are Gen X. Yeah.
Yeah, the Gen X. They like to use X for everything. Yeah. And this is like a legit thing. Like big corporations that have the CXO, and it's a client experience officer.
Yeah.
So we're just following their lead.
Oh, we'll go with that.
Yeah.
I'll let you have it today.
Yeah.
All right. It says 250.
There you go.
For the surrounding areas. Yeah.
There you go, Leon. Well, I stand correct. 150,000 was.
Well, but then Joe says area population. So there's some controversy on what our population is.
All right.
What is it? What did the census say?
Let us ask the Google machine.
It's worth a Google. That's what I always say.
So I'm gonna say Springfield, Missouri
population.
Well, I'm gonna say metro population.
Okay, so you're
not that ought to pull in it.
All those, yeah.
Right.
Yeah, Ooh, yeah.
Good grief! What did Leon say?
So Leon said over 250. I said 350.
So this says as of 2019, the Census Bureau estimated its population, Springfield's population, 167,882. Is a principal city in is a principal city in the Springfield metropolitan area, which has a population of 462,369. Includes the counties of Christian, Dallas, Greene, Polk, and Webster. Okay, so their metro area went a lot farther. I mean, they're counting Dallas, Polk, and Webster counties.
Yeah, but Webster's Marshfield.
Yeah, that's what I mean. So
Dallas
they went
is Fairgrove. Yeah. So if you think of,
they expanded it. I was saying Ozark, Nixa, Republic.
Yeah, but
Willard.
Republic
so they just went
to the edge of Republic is a lot further from the Springfield Center than Marshfield and Fairgrove would be.
That's fair. So
I think it depends. Yeah, you're right. Where they are in those counties too, probably. But
so look at that, 462,000 people in the metro. So
cool.
Pretty decent little community here, and it continues to grow.
Yeah, I love it. Oh, thank you, Candace. Hello, welcome to the show. Welcome anytime.
Candace, she's watched the show before.
She knows.
You've watched the show before. You know how this goes. We say hi to Joe, and then hi to Sarah. If you want to say hi to Sarah, we say hi to Joe.
It's optional.
And Sarah, if you feel so inclined.
Whatever.
And it's CXO. Like, we've literally talked about this in the office. She does not need encouragement.
All right. Oh, hey, Joe. Okay, now you get a hey. Hey, Joe.
Oh, what's up, Mercy? See, I knew.
Hey, Joe.
She said hey, and then now it's hey, Joe. So now we know. I don't even know Mercia, but now we know.
Oh my gosh, you guys would be trouble together. You
both are ornery. Never met.
You're both ornery. All right.
All right, Rachel. Shout out, save the date. Oh, yeah. Right. So June 9th through 12th, the AFA Midwest chapter.
Okay. Well, those are a lot of acronyms.
Yep, I'm working on those. Fence Installation School, OTR. Okay. They're having some training.
Over the road.
No, it's not. Eventually
on the
operations. I should know this. I'm on the board for the Midwest chapter. I should know this. Gate Automation Design School.
Nice. Okay.
Yep. So, fence installation school.
Okay.
Yep. That's the one I already did.
Yeah, you already did.
We're working on OTR. Okay. Yeah. All right, moving on. It's in Waverly, Nebraska. It's there, and cool. They're in her hometown.
Oh, wow.
Where they're from.
It's actually not crazy far from us.
It's not. It's not. It's a decent little drive. Not bad.
On the road. I was close.
Okay, on the road.
Not over the road.
Yeah, you said over the road. No, it wasn't over the road. On the road.
Two
Ventilation school on the road, and gate installation design school.
I like it.
It's going to be up there in Waverly.
Okay,
and
cool.
we're going June 9th through the 12th.
9th through the 12th.
We're going to be there.
Book it. Like it.
All right, so check that out. Now we're easily halfway into this thing, talking about fence.
Fence only.
That's
pretty cool, guys.
You guys might be witnessing a record here.
Yeah.
It very well could.
Yeah.
So if you guys haven't said hi yet, drop a comment. Let us know you're here by saying hello. We'd like to say hello back. Remember, the proper order is to say hello to myself and then to Sarah, if you feel so inclined to say hello to Sarah. And bring your fence questions. If you got some fence questions, bring them on. So we talked about the big announcement, which is a upgrade to pre-stained cedar materials from Cedar Materials at no additional charge.
Yep.
And we talked about the ongoing saga of the new building. We're close. So right now, really, all we're waiting for, guys, now is MediaCom to switch over the internet and phone system.
Yeah. So
the phone system runs on the internet, so they've got to switch both of them over.
Yeah.
Now, they're saying it could be 4 weeks on the switchover.
Okay.
Now, they're supposed to be out next Tuesday for a site survey, which is where I guess they make sure all the wires are present that they need wired. We had ASUS come in, which for network automation, they ran all the networking. If you guys need network infrastructure or anything like that, Travis over at ASUS, hands down. I like those guys a lot. Yeah, him and his guys. Awesome. I only dealt with Travis a couple times, just going over the building. I dealt with those guys a little bit more, but all those guys are solid dudes. Awesome. So if you guys are watching, thank you. If you guys know the guys over at ASUS, tell them thank you for us. Yeah. But so MediaCom's going to come by, see all the great work that ASUS did, and said, "Yep, you're ready." And then at that point, we just get put on the schedule, I guess. So we're in a holding pattern. Like you said, the desks are built, chairs are built. Yeah. We got to bring over a lot of stuff from our existing office into the new office, but luckily it's on the same property now, so we'll just forklift it all over there. I like it. It'll be a crazy day. Yeah. So, which we might. We're doing it on a Friday because we have to shut down the office because they'll shut down the internet, the phones, which we've talked about before. All of the apps we use are all web based, so it's going to shut our office down for all intents and purposes that day. It's going to be a crazy day, so we're going to do it on a Friday. So then that gives us Saturday, Sunday to get everything hooked up, everything figured out, and try to get some of the kinks worked out that we know are coming. Yep. But that might mean that we don't do Ask a Fence Gal on that Friday. On Friday, okay. It's going to be a bit hectic, so. Yeah. We'll see. Yeah. Now we'll have the studios done, and we've got a camera over there. We could do it. So I don't know. We'll see. Yeah. We'll call it tentative. Yeah. Because it's going to depend on how quickly the new internet gets up. So this is obviously live broadcast, so we've got to have hardwired internet. So it's going to depend. And we got to bring the lights. We got to bring the audio equipment and stuff like that. So I don't know. We'll see. Yeah. Tentatively scheduled. Oh, Candace got a good point here. Yeah. Because no one reads right to left. It's seniority. It's seniority is what I'm saying. You say hello to the high seniority, and then from there down. Yeah. So in this room, I've been on the earth longer in general. That is a lot longer. Ultimate, a lot longer. Not that much longer, but decades. Ultimate seniority, though, is what I'm saying. Oh. Ultimate seniority. So then if Dad were here, everyone should say hi to him first. Well, we would figure that out. Okay. We would probably we would need to sort that out for sure. All right. So if you guys got questions, comments, whatever, leave them in the comments below. We'd love to answer your questions or respond to your statements. But I've got this thing called Pod Decks, which is it's a fun conversation starter. Yeah. And today's subject is Would You Rather? Oh, okay. And we can actually open this up to everyone watching too. Okay. These are some fun ones.
Yeah.
Would you rather have your face printed on money or your own small town named in your honor?
Well, anyone that's watched Netflix this last couple years would
Yeah.
know that there's already a Netflix original series similar to this. I would rather have my own town.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
I think I would.
But it's just one town. And money's all over the United States. It's actually all over the world.
Yeah, but okay, so also speaking of Netflix, if you've watched The Crown, it talks about Queen Elizabeth.
Yes.
And how when she was younger, she was printed on money.
Oh.
And then later they like reprinted it and like you could tell she had aged a lot. And it was this whole sad thing.
Yeah.
Where it would be hard, as you were older to still see your face like on.
That was actually my introduction to the royal family. Like I haven't paid attention very long. Yeah. The uncle.
Yeah.
Not a good one.
No.
Not a good one.
Well,
nope.
Even that. I mean, even Queen
Philip is his name, right?
Yikes.
Not portrayed very well on that series. Not portrayed. No. I don't know the family. I haven't met them, so I'm just going by what I know or what I've seen.
Yeah.
I mean, they obviously didn't like sue them for slander or libel or anything like that. So
there are rumors, there are rumblings that the royal family is not happy
about the Netflix
with how they're portrayed. Oh. Yeah.
Well, I could imagine.
I would imagine. I mean, there's not a whole lot of like positive light on any of the male people on that show either. Really on anyone, but like even on
pretty much none of the males are any good.
I forget. Princess Diana's husband.
Yeah.
Yeah. Turns out he's still with Camilla. Crazy. I googled this. TJ, it drove him crazy because I would be in the middle of an episode and I'd pause it and I'd start to googling like, is this real? And they'd be like, yeah, no, that's real.
It's so bizarre.
I say that to say, a lot of problems were caused.
So you're saying you want
by the money, based on the money. That's probably where it all started.
But okay, let's talk about this though. The royal family really just started as the head of their country, right? Mm-hmm. So you want to put yourself in that position by being the head of your town? Oh no, it said named in your honor, so it didn't say like you're running the town. There. Yeah,
so it's not like
Okay, I see your point.
Okay. Yep.
We agree.
It's named in my honor.
We agree.
All right. Did drive me.
Thank you, TJ, for weighing in on this. And I like how he's like that was the only thing. Like, well, that did drive me crazy. Like,
he was
like that's the thing
because he was watching every second of that show and really loved it a lot.
The only reason I watched it was because we have a newborn and likes to stay up till 2 a.m. and there's only so much stuff on Netflix. I'm like, well, people are talking about this. Have you seen the chess one?
Yeah,
Queen's Gambit.
Sure did.
I don't even play chess, but holy camole, it made me want to go get like a chess set or something.
Yeah, big Netflix review channel here. Okay,
I gotta find some of these are not appropriate for Jackson, who we know is watching. I've heard this one before. Would you rather fart in an elevator full of strangers or belch loudly while giving an important presentation at work?
Probably belch loudly because like at work, there's like
it's just like
there's like 10 or 15 of us.
Not a great question.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Well, real quick.
Okay.
Let's pause it. Joe's already lived this life.
Oh, look at that. Paso Robles in California. I'm there. It was named after him?
Yeah. They probably asked him, hey, Joe, do you want to be printed on money or would you rather have this town named? And he was like, oh, yeah, go ahead and name a town.
Do the town.
Boom.
If anybody here knows Joe, like that's probably not too off of too crazy of a thought. Joe's one of these guys, like he's never met a stranger.
No.
Everybody's Joe's friend for good reason. He's a good guy.
He's a good dude. Yep. I believe it.
All right. Would you rather put ketchup or ranch dressing on everything you eat?
Oh, I'm going to go ranch. I know. It's not a good choice. Okay, I've got one for you.
You would put... okay.
I know, but ketchup, like...
I know. I'm going through that too.
I know. All right.
Because you wouldn't want to put ketchup on a salad.
No.
It's a lose-lose.
Okay, so this is... I'm pretty good at this game.
Okay.
This is something that my friends and I would often play when we were doing super important things at work.
Yes. Yes.
Would you rather fight 30 cats?
Oh, I've heard this.
Or a cat that's 30 times the size of a regular cat?
So I've heard this in a different way.
Mm-hmm.
Would you rather fight 30 chicken-sized horses or one horse-sized chicken?
Oh, Horses. Okay.
It's a big chicken. Or actually, what was it? It wasn't chickens. It was geese.
Yeah.
One horse-sized goose
ducks,
or maybe ducks.
I just changed the thing. Geese, I'm out.
Yeah, those are mean.
Man, I don't know.
They don't call them cobra chickens for nothing.
No.
They're mean.
I got flogged once. It was bad. It was not a good deal.
I was chatting with a guy that he had worked over at BKD and here in Springfield at one of their sites here in Springfield. Mm-hmm. And I guess they have some pretty mean geese over there too. Yep. So in general, they have a notoriety of being pretty awful.
Yeah. They're horrible.
Okay, so to answer your question, 30 cats or one cat that's 30 times its size?
Like the size of a normal cat, yeah.
More than 30 cats.
I don't know in this situation
a
how
cat that's
you could
30 times its size? Like that's bigger than a tiger.
Cat. That's bigger than mountain lion. I wouldn't even trust myself against a mountain lion, and then you're putting one.
I mean, me and a tiger, man, it's pretty close, but you get much bigger than a tiger, and
I'm out.
It could end badly.
Which kind of goes to show, like, what would be acceptable? What would you rather fight, like a big one than 30?
See, that's always the dilemma on the horse-sized goose or 30 geese-sized horses. Because 30 horses, still a goose is pretty good size, and horses kick and all that. So maybe, but
horse-sized
goose, holy cow!
Yeah,
but you're only taking on one of them,
and you can see where it's coming from.
And a lot of the guests, this is from a podcast I listen to. A lot of the guests are like, "Well, I just run away." You can't run away. You are in a Thunderdome.
Yeah,
where you cannot get away.
Got another one.
Okay,
and we'll 30 cats every time.
Yeah.
We've played this game quite a bit.
Yep. Okay.
Yeah. So he's gonna know this one too. He really appreciated this one.
Okay.
If you could get $1 million.
Okay.
But
I play this game every time I play the lottery.
But so someone's just gonna come up and give you $1 million with the stipulation.
Okay.
That there is a giant slug, like the size of a building, that knows where you are and will follow you at all times. So now slugs are slow. So here's the thinking process behind it.
Yeah.
And it tries to kill you. Like it's trying to kill you.
Oh, it's after you.
Yes. But it still moves at the same. It's just big. So you're scared of it. It's not
you can see it coming.
Oh, you could
size
absolutely
of a building.
See it
Okay.
But it knows where you are at all times. So you can't just hide. Like it knows where you are.
Do slugs sleep?
No, not this one. Oh. This one does not.
So even while you're sleeping,
he's coming for you. Now, and we've played the whole you could move across the country. You know,
that's what I'm thinking.
It would take him a really long time to get there.
That's what I'm thinking. You got to buy a jet.
Yeah.
Which you only got $1 million, so you're not buying a jet.
Well,
you got to fly commercial.
You buy stock and salt, and because you can't destruct him, but you
slug
can get
that big. That'd be
a lot of salt, but it wouldn't.
And
really
it would
kill
wash
him.
away when
kill
it
him.
rains.
You just deter, it just keeps him on the outside of your house.
Yeah, you would turn into a world travel. Can slugs can't swim though, right? Or this one can.
This one could probably find his way on a boat.
Because I'm thinking, but he's the size of a building. What boat is he going on? A barge. Okay.
Yeah.
Because I'm thinking you just take a plane to the Caribbean, and you're like, well, no, okay, barge. Yeah. I was getting ready to say he can't swim because it's salt water.
Oh, that's true.
So I don't know.
Yeah.
This is tricky.
Because it's almost I don't know.
But is the question, would you take it or not?
Yeah,
absolutely.
Because then you're gonna spend most of your money trying to come up with weird things.
Does the slug stop following you when the $1 million is gone?
No.
Oh, it's forever.
The rest of your life. But it is not a hereditary situation. Once you leave this
so it won't
earth,
follow
he will
my
not
children.
follow Jackson.
Oh,
no,
good.
Yeah. No.
But okay, so if it's not hereditary, then whenever he passes, slugs don't live forever.
You don't know how old he is. So it's a gamble. He could be 90 years old, but he could also be 1.
Man.
I will say this particular one is a little more entertaining when you've had a few beverages.
I believe that.
And you're thinking of different things. All right, let's see what everyone else is saying here.
All right.
Oh,
Sarah
there we go.
Sarah's unincorporated community in Tate County, Mississippi.
Okay.
I feel like this isn't a fact that Candace had just right off the top of her head.
It could be.
This looks like something that may have been copied and pasted from a Google.
I have a post office.
I like that she went ahead and converted miles to kilometers for us.
Yes,
just in
very
case.
good at that. Yeah.
Sarah's a post office zip code.
I could do that. I could live in Mississippi.
Well, when are you leaving?
Huh? Well, depends on when I get that $1 million.
Fair. That's fair.
Coming. Oh, Brandon's got a good point.
Build a slug-proof fence. But it's the size of a building.
Yeah. Maybe it's like a big net.
How big of a building is it the size of?
Like, at least like a 3-story building.
Oh. See, now you're
it's
throwing
not
stuff
like
in
the
here.
Empire State Building. It's like.
Right, but it's also not like our office. Like, if it's like it's that big.
Oh, I was thinking tall. Like, I was thinking like big.
Big
like,
building.
Okay. Like, you would see him coming. That's what I thought. Like, he's bigger than a tree line. So I feel pretty good about my odds.
Okay.
You know?
Okay.
Okay.
What's up, Brian?
Hello, Brian. Thank you for bringing us back into the world of fence.
Thank you for, absolutely. Leaning privacy fence pole, it is not broke, just ground shifted. Was the best idea to fix? Do any of these lumberyard fix options work? Do you all do repair work?
Okay. So a couple different things. You said that it's not broke, it just kind of shifted. So one of the options we do, if it kind of depends too, if the panel is leaning or not. So typically in this situation, a panel is leaning, and so we place another spacer post to get that leaning post up. But in this case, I almost wonder if it wouldn't be a better option to go ahead and dig around it and reset it.
That's exactly where my mind went when I read it. Yeah. So, so say your post should be at 90 degrees if it's leaning. You dig away from the lean, push the post back up. You have to have a cavity for that concrete slug to go into. Now you're left with an open cavity.
Yep.
Then you fill that with a concrete or a foam.
Yep.
Probably concrete, just in this instance. That should give you a pretty good solution. Now, your solution for the brace post would be great if the post was broken.
That's true. Yeah.
Or if it had rod, or you just weren't really you weren't convinced that was going to be a solid fix. The making it go straight again.
Yeah. Or if it's a continuous problem, where maybe that ground's just really soft and you just need an extra post.
That's right.
But it doesn't sound like that's the situation. It sounds like
it's probably honestly it probably doesn't have. Well, it could have not enough concrete, or the concrete could be cracked below grade. So that's something that's happened before, where the concrete looks intact, but will pull the post, and only the concrete is cracked below grade and separated, so it only pulls out the top portion of that concrete. Yep. That could be what's going on. I would try, though, to your point, I would try digging out, pushing it back straight, filling that void in with a concrete. Probably fast setting concrete, some fast setting Saccrete would be a good choice for that. Yep. Give that a try. Brace it up. That way it's not going to try to lean back over. Leave it there for if it's fast setting, it should be completely cured, not completely cured, but cured enough in 2 hours to work with. I think any concrete's, the Hoover Dam's not done curing yet. So concrete is continuously curing, but cured enough to work with in 2 hours.
Yep.
So, thank you, Brian, for the great fencing question.
Thank you. So we do repair work. We do typically have like a project minimum that we deal with.
Right. And that's the thing. So we do it, but usually the project minimum is to a point where, like, for one post, it doesn't make sense for us to come do it, because we've got, depending on the crew, 2 to 3 guys, a truck, a trailer, and a piece of equipment that we roll to all the projects.
Right.
Just because, your project might not need all of that, but the next project in line probably does. Right. So there's a cost associated with that truck and those guys leaving the yard.
Yep. But in situations like this, we're really happy to just like give you that advice too. Of, hey, if you tried it, it's not working, we can help you out there. We don't mind doing that one.
Yeah, we're happy to consult on it. Yeah, just kind of like what we're doing today. And we do that quite often. Someone will call up, say, "Hey, this is the problem I've got. I'm really trying to get a solution." We'll try to walk you through the best we can. What the process is.
Absolutely. So thank you, Brian.
Great question, Brian. Appreciate you joining us. Also,
thanks for hanging
guys.
out
If you're just joining us, go ahead and leave a comment in the comments below and let us know you're here by saying hi, so we can say hi back to you. We sure like to know that you're here. Also, if you're just joining us, big announcement: the winter special this winter is going to be that we will upgrade your fence from cedar materials to pre-stained cedar materials for no additional cost.
Yep,
it's a twofer. As Sean, Mr. Fence says, it's a twofer.
I like that.
It helps the customers because typically there's an upgrade charge to go to pre-stained material. Yeah. I mean, we have guys pre-staining, we have material costs and all that.
Sure.
But to try to keep our guys busy, we'll waive that upgrade fee. We'll obviously make a little less on the project, but we'll still keep the guys busy so that when spring comes around, we've still got the same group of pros around us.
Yep.
And we'll be building fence.
We'll be ready to go.
All right. All right, guys. So if you got any more fence questions, Brian, if you got any more for us, or if anyone else has fence questions, let us know. Until then, we've got 12 minutes to fill up here.
Okay.
So let's see. Oh, this is a good one. Now, this was obviously a pre-pandemic question.
Okay.
Would you rather appear as a guest on your favorite TV show or have lifetime backstage passes for any concert you attend?
Ooh, backstage passes for sure.
You wouldn't want to be on one of these Netflix shows you like watching?
Nah.
Okay.
I'd rather get to meet like all these cool people.
And see, here, in the question obviously just means like as an actor, but what if the question was like in period? Like you'd go back in time and actually live the show. That'd be a better question.
I would do that then.
Yeah.
For a short period of time. I don't want to like.
If you could come back.
I don't want to be like an Outlander situation where I'm just like there.
You show up, they're like, well, good luck.
Yeah. See ya. Yeah. No.
Unless it was the crown and then you just got to be the queen.
I don't know that I wanted to. Like, I would want that. She had a lot of stuff thrown at her.
That's true.
She didn't get to live a life. You know what I mean?
Well, yes and no.
She did, but it was always like scrutinized, and it'd be kind of cool to be like buds with Winston Churchill. But,
right.
But other than that, and I guess she always does have corgis. She's got her dogs. Yeah.
And she's got all these places. They always show her going to these hunting places and traipsing through the hunting elk and whatnot. So
that's true.
Not all bad.
Not terrible.
She has a head huntsman.
Yeah.
That just takes care of tracking down all the animals, and
that'd be a job TJ would like for sure.
Head huntsman.
I'm sorry. He's the head huntsman of our house. I'm gonna call him now.
Look at you, TJ, getting promotions and everything. Head huntsman.
No worries. Sorry.
All right, new question.
Okay.
Nope. So these are just not appropriate.
Okay.
Would you rather have your jaws wired shut for a month, drinking only out of a straw, or wear an eye patch for a year?
Oof. Probably eye patch.
Yeah, I think I would go eye patch. It is an inconvenience, but it's less of an inconvenience. They tried to make up for that by saying it was a year.
Yeah.
Whether you had to have jaw wired shut for a month, I'm all out on that.
No.
Ugh. All right. Would you rather have your most embarrassing photos posted on Facebook or accidentally fall in public and the video go viral?
I'm gonna say video go viral because your embarrassing moment, I don't know, that's has the potential to go viral. So it's kind of the same thing, or at least the video, I'm not doing anything ridiculous. I just fell.
It's true. That's true. Okay.
Yeah.
Chris Treese is weighing in. Chris going with the eye patch for sure.
Eye patch.
Good to know. Right. Good to know. Brad showed up. Brad's right above that. What's up, Brad?
Hi, Brad.
What's up, buddy? We're just doing another Ask A Fence Gal Fri-Yay.
Fri-Yay, yeah.
We're it's been a slow week here at Ozark Fence because it's been we've been iced and snowed in and a whole week of snow next week. So we're out of fence content to talk about right now. So we're doing the Would You Rather game, and so I'm glad you joined in with us. Oh, what's Joe had to say?
All right. Sections are leaning as well.
There you go, Joe. There you go. So here's the thing with that is when it's one or two posts, repair is probably the solution.
Yep.
It sounds like Joe's neighbor's case, sounds like multiple sections are leaning. At that point, it's a conversation of, is it cost effective to keep trying to straighten these posts?
Right.
Or start over with new, knowing that they're going to be set properly with the correct amount of concrete, correct post for the project, that sort of thing.
Right.
Putting in a brace post or what we had recommended, just straightening it and using concrete, it's not guaranteed.
Right.
So if you had one or two posts in your entire line, absolutely do that first.
Yeah.
But if we're talking about, a fair percentage of the total fence, you'd probably want to talk about replacing it.
Yep. There's probably a little more going on there.
That's right. Yep. All right. Would you rather, this is a good one. Would you rather take cold showers for the rest of your life or never get more than 4 hours sleep at night ever again?
Oh, I need my sleep. Cold showers. I know, but
I'm agreeing with you, but I'm just thinking cold showers for the rest of your life.
Yeah, but you'd probably get used to it. You know what I mean? Like at least you would know it's coming.
I don't know. And there are people that say cold showers have like
They're actually like good for you.
Health effects. Yeah, they're good for your health. So
yeah, I'd probably get used to it. Not get used to being sleep deprived.
No. Would you rather your voice sound like Elmo or Kermit the Frog? Kermit the Frog here.
I think Elmo is probably more acceptable for me.
Yeah.
Than Kermit. Like Kermit would be kind of weird. Elmo, you just like, oh, huh.
Yeah.
You know, like it's a little more feminine.
Yeah. We already did that one. Huh. Would you rather eat peanut butter and jelly or grilled cheese sandwiches every day for the rest of your life?
Grilled cheese.
Yeah.
Hands down.
Correct answer.
Yeah.
We'll see. Brad agrees with us on cold showers looks like.
Oh.
Yeah, see, that's the thing. So okay. I knew that they had health benefits.
Yeah.
Because there's, who is it? One of the guys I listen to on podcasts, he is all about warm shower for your shower and then like a 30-second cold shower. Man, I tell you what, we did one time. We were on a trip with the radio station, and one of the places they had a hot tub next to
like an ice
cold
bath?
dip. Yeah.
Yep.
And man, you gotta just go all in.
Yep.
And I only did it once because to go from a hot tub into near freezing, I mean, it wakes you up for sure.
It shocks your system. Yeah.
I can see you starting your morning off that way because you would be awake. No coffee needed. Just to warm up.
Oh, got a little pushback here.
That's not the correct. Well, which one, Chris? We've been going over answers. Oh, no.
I'm not a huge peanut butter fan. Like I don't.
Why?
There's only so many types of like jelly you could do to not make it. I don't know.
Yeah, your answer is wrong, Chris. Like I like you and all, but your answer is wrong.
And think of how many different cheeses you could do.
That's the thing. Is cheese. You got to do grilled cheese sandwiches.
You have to.
You can't do PB&J. That's for monsters.
This is not right.
TJ, now you're labeled a monster as well.
He would eat his weight in peanut butter.
Awful. I can't do it.
No.
I don't. I mean,
wait a minute. TJ's also not allowed to weigh in on this.
Oh,
because he has
disqualified.
Yeah, he's disqualified because he's also lactose intolerant.
Oh,
so he can't have.
Get out of here with that, TJ. I mean, come on. That's not even a fair comparison.
Yeah. So that's a little misleading there, buddy.
Yeah, it's like, would you rather? So in his, it'd be like PB&J or ham sandwiches.
Yeah,
or something like that. So.
Yeah.
Don't come at me with PB&J when you're lactose intolerant. Get out of here with that.
Crunchy PB.
For all that you don't know, we know TJ very well. He's actually this one's fiance. So when we're telling somebody to get out of here, we're not actually telling them to get out of here. Somebody just tuned in and be like, wow, this show is pretty aggressive. They are throwing people out of here.
See, Brad knows where it's at.
Yeah, grilled cheese. See, Brad's not a monster.
I was just thinking in my head all the different cheeses you could use. And like, now I want to try a grilled cheese with Gouda. Smoked Gouda.
Sounds really good.
Meanwhile, I'll be picking that up on the way home.
Well, I was going to say, if today weren't Friday, I'd probably try to do something like that for lunch.
Yeah.
But it's Friday. And we eat at the College Street Cafe on Fridays. A, because it's right down the street. B, because I've been eating there since I was like this tall. And C, because it's Catfish Fridays.
Catfish Fridays.
But we got we're like pretty much a hard out at 1 o'clock because they stopped serving at 2. And when the catfish is gone,
it's gone.
It's gone.
Yeah.
It's gone.
Yep.
They only do it on Fridays. So we only bring enough to have a day's worth of catfish.
Now we're probably. Do you think they'd prepare it if you brought your own catfish?
Like the whole thing?
Yeah, you just brought them a catfish.
I don't think they would do that.
No.
No. I mean, they do like the dipping and the stuff like that, but they don't do the actual like slicing it up.
Got a new idea.
Okay.
So we have extra room in the offices. Probably need some decor. We've talked about that.
Okay.
We have an aquarium.
Yeah.
In the aquarium, catfish. We've got some table saws. That would
be a massive aquarium. Catfish are big animals.
They can be.
They are.
I mean, they're not all the size of Volkswagens, but like some of them like are smaller.
Until they get bigger.
Yeah, but then we would eat them before that. I'm just saying, I think it'd be kinda cool.
I'd rather just roll in there and have the catfish be like prepared and ready to go. Like I'm not looking to take care of a catfish.
I guess actually, and TJ will, I'm sure, chime in here in a second. If you catch them at the lake, I've been told that this works. Because I always said I don't like catfish. They're muddy. They're like, blah, like whatever.
Oh,
and
you haven't had good catfish.
Oh no, exactly. I went to a catfish fry at his aunt's house last summer, and it was phenomenal, like amazing. So he was saying what you normally would do if you can't buy a good catfish. Is you put them like you catch catfish, you put them in your tub or whatever with clean water, and then you rinse out the water.
Yeah.
In a couple of days, it rinses all like that mud and off.
Huh.
So I don't know. It's a possibility.
Top catfish places to eat in town.
Okay.
I'm gonna help you guys out here.
All right. Yep. If you're in Springfield,
if it's any other day but Friday, Flat Creek. Flat Creek is where it's at for catfish.
Yeah.
Friday, I gotta go College Street Cafe.
Yep.
So, top 2 places.
And man, Flat Creek's hard to beat in general.
It really is.
Their country fried steak, I'm not even kidding you. It's like this big. It's huge. It's awesome.
Oh, the sides are good. Like everything's so good. We were actually talking to one of the guys that owns Flat Creek the other day. He came in the office and we're chatting with him a little bit. And well, one of the things he said that they do, it's not really a secret, but they change their oil very regularly and consistently.
Oh, I believe that. Yeah.
So that makes a huge difference.
That's awesome.
Yeah. He also told some other secrets, but
but they're secrets.
But just know, I'm eating there more.
Okay.
So
I believe
that's all you need to know. What is up, Josie?
Hi, Josie.
Josie, Renee, good morning or good afternoon.
Whenever
she doesn't know.
Yeah, she doesn't know.
She's a month and a half old. She's like, it's awake time.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah.
She obviously hasn't figured out days and nights yet because she's still on the like keeping Joe up to midnight train. But to be fair, then she gets mom up at like 4 a.m. Actually, what time did she go to bed last night? I think it was midnight or 12:30 last night, and then she slept till 4. So that's a pretty good run.
So if you had asked Josie that question, she would have been like, "Oh, 4 hour, 4 hour days the rest of my life.
Best sleep ever.
This stuff is great.
Yeah,
cold showers. Psh.
Yeah, that's basically what I'm on right now. I'm on the 4-hour schedule. So what's different with that? Yeah.
I wonder if that is if you always had only ever slept 4 hours, would you know that good life?
So here's the thing: is I read a book. What was it? It might have been like a health book or something regarding sleep cycles.
Okay.
And so, like, we're on the 8-hour sleep cycles or whatever, but there are sleep cycles out there that are like multiple sleep cycles of 2 to 3 hours. So, like, you could do 2 sleep cycles of 3 hours per time, and be just as rested as if you did one for 8 hours. Once you get used to it. So the thing is, like, it takes a little while for your brain to kick into REM sleep and all that because it knows, hey, I got 8 hours to go. You start breaking that into 2-3 hour segments, then it's like you go to sleep immediately, you hit REM almost immediately, and the people that did it, like, after it takes like a month to get used to it, but the people that did that said that they slept better, that they were more aware and all that. So Josie's actually trying to sleep train us into 3-hour sleep cycles.
You thought you were sleep training her. No.
She's like, you guys got this all wrong.
Got up at 3.
Yeah, 3. Okay, there you go. I was thinking it's 4. My bad. So
go back to bed.
12 to 3. That was
wow.
That kid, she wears me out.
So she's going 4 hours. Wow.
Yeah. That's a whole extra hour of sleeping.
Yeah.
She sleeps a lot right now, though. Like during the day.
Yeah.
During the day, she sleeps a lot. During the night, she's like, hey,
ready to party.
Yeah. What are you doing trying to rock me to sleep? Like, I'm here to be awake, Dad.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know what you're trying to do. I've been sleeping all day. What are you trying to get me to go to sleep again?
She's like, a lot of sleeping already.
That's right. I'm not even tired right now.
Ugh. All right. Well, we made an hour, and we actually talked about a lot of fence stuff.
It's actually 102 right now. Right. So I would say roughly half of that was probably fencing content.
Actually legitimate fence content.
Guys, you are probably tuned into a record here. Over half the hour talked about fence stuff. So pretty good on us. I don't mean to brag, but it happened. So
especially on a week like this week.
Yeah, that's the thing. These winter broadcasts are always kind of hard because you're trying to make up stuff to talk about, obviously, with the pod decks.
Yep.
During spring and summer, it's a bit more packed. So we'll probably have a bit more to talk about for fencing.
Yes.
Yeah.
you have any last minute fence questions, drop them in.
Well, I got a 30-second delay, so we'll give you guys a second to get them typed in. Sarah, what you got going this weekend?
Oh boy. Well, I'm gonna knock on wood real quick, and Cole will probably kill me for saying this. But
don't jinx it.
Our house went live on the market yesterday, so we listed it. We've already got, I think, over 5 at least asking price offers. So super exciting. Some were overwhelmed with all that. Like it's been great. But
so when do you leave?
So so he's hoping that by this weekend we'll actually like be under contract on it. Yeah. So I'm actually getting closer. There was a time
closer to what? Like closer to like the Gulf of Mexico?
Closer to you. Yeah. Just inching my way to Republic. I won't be going to Republic. I did have a theory that you were being so supportive of the sale of my house so that I would be closer to the office so then I could go in at 2 a.m. when the alarm goes off.
You're not wrong. You're not wrong at all on that one. Not wrong at all.
Yeah.
And you probably have some pretty solid internet out there.
Yes. Oh my gosh.
So get this. Excited. Right as you sell your house, I find out about something, and TJ probably knows all about this right now, and I'm on the waiting list now, but it's called, what is it called? It's not called Terminex. Let's see. So it is called Starlink. Yeah, it's a SpaceX program where it's satellite internet.
Okay.
And so now it's still, I get kind of murky. Some people say it is still beta. Some people say it's out of beta. Okay. But basically, Musk has been launching all these satellites that have satellite internet up to 1 gig. It costs $100 a month. And you can have internet. They're still rolling out satellites closer to the equator. Sure. But so for Missouri, it said, I got it put on the list, and it said mid 2021 that they'll have enough satellites in our area to consistently give support.
That would be awesome.
$100 a month.
Wow.
Yeah, for up to 1 gig. Now, up to 1 gig.
Sure.
So it's like how many satellites are overhead at any given time,
right,
and all that. But I put us on a waiting list. So because we have Mediacom internet right now, and it's generally fine.
Sure.
Except for when someone hits one of their pedestals and knocks the whole block out of internet. But when our office doesn't have internet, our office is shut down. The phone stopped working. We can't use any of our CRM. We can't use anything.
Yeah.
We literally just sit there and talk to each other, which who needs that? Everything shuts down.
Yeah.
So what? Now I'm getting a little outside my fence realm here.
Sure.
But we started the network equipment that we're installing is called Ubiquity. And the Ubiquity controller has what they call wide area network failover. Mm-hmm. So you can have 2 internet providers plugged into this.
Okay.
It will split the load over both of them. But then also, if one fails, it can put the entire load on the one that's working. That. So
that's awesome.
So the satellite internet, well, it depends. The results I've seen show that it operates at like the 200 to 300 what is it, megabits.
Wow.
Whereas, which is obviously lower than 1 gig, but if that gig fails, at least you have 200, 300. Yeah, you got a backup. Where the internet will still work, it'll just work slower.
Yeah.
Now the phones will still shut off.
Sure.
So the phones are on a separate connection. Anyway, that's the plan. But I found all this out last night. So Sarah's been having problems with internet.
Yeah.
And just because she lives out on the other side of the moon, and you can't get internet out there, seems like. So I found this last night. I was like, this would have been perfect because it's high speed and all you have to do is see the sky. Like,
yeah.
So nice.
Unless you are actively looking at my house, and then you can use a Verizon hotspot.
Oh, Verizon service is the house?
And so does US LTE.
Yeah.
You can use them both.
Yeah, it's the same time, probably.
Probably.
And most of the times when someone calls you, you can hear them.
A lot of times you can hear them.
Yeah.
Yeah. Sometimes you can even make out the words.
And they can, some of the times they could hear you back.
Yeah.
Like when you say something, they could probably hear most of the words you're saying.
You can watch Netflix if you download the episode and then hook your iPad up to the computer or up to the TV. But you can.
There's a workaround for it.
You can.
Yeah.
No, it's not awful. It's just not as quick as The Office. And so it'll be nice to be closer to town and
that's right. Do you want to tell people where you're moving to, or do you want to save that?
Yeah, we can. Yeah, I think now all the people that needed to know it can know it. So, knock on wood.
Yep.
No offer's been put in or anything, so we're waiting on my house to sell. But the idea is that TJ and I will buy my grandpa's place, his old farm. He had 10 acres there north of Springfield. Yep. We really grew up there. I mean, we were there all the time.
Right down the street from the church that he and a couple other families founded.
Yeah.
Yep.
So he actually built that house, or he bought it was a 2-room house at the time. And now he's just built onto it, and it's awesome. So it's going to be really good. It's going to take a lot of work.
One of the claim to fames of the house is that there's been a bathroom in every single room in the house at one time or another.
Yeah.
It's been configured enough.
If you go underneath it,
all the plumbing's still there.
The plumbing to be anytime you want a toilet, you can just pull one in there.
Want a toilet in the kitchen?
Yeah. Why not?
Yeah.
Put it in a cabinet. Never know when you might need it.
Yeah. Dining room?
Sure.
Deal.
Yeah.
Yeah, you could have a toilet in any room in that house.
Yeah, it's great.
For sure. But no, it's exciting, Sarah. It really is. It really is.
TJ and I sat down a couple months ago and we said, what are all of the things that we could pack into 1 year? And he said, you know what? Let's get engaged. Let's sell your house. Let's move. Let's have a wedding at the new place. We were like, boom, done.
Oh, and the new place needs a little work.
Yeah, it does. So it's got a little 2-bedroom house on it as well that actually moved from Kearney Street out there.
Yep.
So bones are sturdy.
Yep.
So it's a whopping 728 square feet.
Yep.
So it's going to be a little bit of, I guess my house is at 1,000 square feet, so not too much of a shift. But no one has lived in that house in 30 years, so that's going to be really fun.
Yep. And really living there while you're working on Grandpa's place, that's exciting.
Yep. So it'll be awesome. Yeah, it'll be a lot of work, but it'll be rewarding.
It'll be worth it. Absolutely.
Keep reminding myself that. But, yep. All right. Oh, we got one more. Hi, Dylan.
What's up, Fence Prince? Dylan Blanc checking in. Dylan's going to be in Nashville here at the end of the month.
Yeah. Heck yeah.
So if you guys out there that are watching are fence guys or stain guys, come on out to the Stay and Seal University 2021 in conjunction with the Mr. Fence Academy.
Yeah.
It's going to be just outside Nashville. It's actually free.
Oh.
So it's free now. You got to get yourself there and you guys find a place to stay, but it's free for those to show up.
Free.
Yeah, that's right. Cool. And we go to a lot of these different shows, a lot of these different trainings. This could be Caleb and Stay and Seal experts have talked about, do you charge and what could you charge? And I told him I've been to events similar to this. So I went to Stay and Seal University last year. I've been to one-day training events like that were $800-900, and you got that value out of it. Yeah. It's not just you got charged that and you didn't feel like you got a good deal. You still get a good deal. I told him, I said, if you want to charge for this, I think you could charge $500 for this and still be well under the market rate for the value that you're putting out there.
Yeah.
And he was like, you know what? I just don't want to charge for it though. If we can afford to put this thing on for free, let's put it on for free.
Cool.
So
that's awesome.
Kudos to Caleb for doing
really
that.
Cool.
Absolutely. It really is. But
I'm excited.
If you guys are fence guys or stain guys, you ought to stop by. I'll be there talking about marketing. We're going to do some marketing roundtables. So the event is Thursday, Friday. I think we're talking about having not a marketing roundtable, but a pro roundtable on Saturday.
Okay.
Outside of the event, but a lot of us are there. We're not coming back till Sunday. So probably do meet and greets in the evenings. That sort of thing.
That'd be a lot of fun.
So if you guys want more information, reach out to us or you can go to stayandsealexperts.com. They've got information in there, I'm sure.
Awesome. I'm excited for you guys.
Yeah.
I'm very excited.
I'm ready to go. We'll be here before we know it.
Yeah.
So not only are we trying to get an office moved and all that, but I've decided to go take on a couple speaking gigs right in the middle of it. So
why not?
You might as well.
You know what? That's kind of that's our jam, right? Like we don't know what to do when we're not busy. So
that's a real thing. Like I've often thought, like in the back of my mind, like if things become too calm and like are going too right, like I'll sabotage a few things just to fix them.
Just to create chaos.
Yeah, that's right. That's right. So
that's a thing.
That is my life.
Yep.
Well, guys, looks like the comments have dried up. So, we'll go ahead and sign off this thing. Sarah, if someone wants to get a hold of you and ask you a question, how do they do it?
Yeah, well, so they can still leave a comment. We check the comments pretty regularly. You could send us a message on Facebook, or you could just email me, and it's Sarah with an H. So Sarah@ozfence.com.
If someone has a question for me and you'd like to reach out to me directly, it's joe@ozfence.com.
Easy enough.
Yeah, but if it's mean and hateful stuff, send it to Sarah.
No.
Yep. She loves getting that.
Sorry, that email address does not work for hateful. Hateful things.
Oh, it's got a filter.
It's redirected to anywhere else.
Where's it go? Okay.
Awesome. Well, thank you guys for tuning in with us. We appreciate it.
We'll see you guys next week.
Yeah.
For Ask A Fence Gal Fri-Yay.
Yeah.
See you guys.
All right. Have a good weekend. Maybe. There you go.